Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the leading candidates for MVP.
Greek Freak is the MVP right now.
The Greek Freak is something special.
7-foot fireball of speed and power and long limbs.
The ranginess to throw it down.
How many guys can do what Giannis can do on a consistent basis?
He's unstoppable.
He is like poetry, isn't he? Oh, my goodness.
I mean, the numbers are staggering.
He is the first guy since Shaq to say, I am coming and there's nothing you can do about it.
Antetokounmpo for the turnaround, nearly unstoppable.
Maybe it's just the freak, alien, out of this world skills and size of Giannis.
The length, the athleticism, just a sight to behold when he's playing at this level. This guy is a serious player.
Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to some more NBA 2K MyLeague expansion. We are in the home stretch for the season now. We're past All-Star break, so I'll just give you guys a little update of what is going on. We're currently 35-30. We are sitting 8th in the standings at the moment. If the playoffs were to start right now, we'll be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who we have had trouble with, but in our last video we did knock OKC off. But if we can get a little bit higher than the 8th seed, then it's really going to put us in good stead. So we're playing against the red-hot Milwaukee Bucks at the moment. We know what the Milwaukee Bucks did in the regular season in the actual NBA. They made the Eastern Conference Finals. They almost beat. I felt like they should have beat Toronto. I felt like they're the ones who should be in the NBA Finals at the moment, but they didn't. So we've got a pretty good matchup today. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This was for Vancouver. These are games we must win. We're versing quality opposition. We must win in order to pretty much guarantee a playoff spot, because we are fighting for our playoff lives at the moment. I'm pretty sure we're neck and neck with the Portland Trailblazers at the moment. And it is getting very, very tight. You see here, Klay Thompson pulls up, hits a 3. And this game early on, it really did show that good teams play for 48 minutes. That's the thing that we're struggling to really get going at the moment. Zion was massive in this game, but in saying that, we definitely are struggling to play 48 minutes of consistent basketball. Milwaukee Bucks really jumped the gun here back in Vancouver. We haven't played in our home Vancouver jerseys for a while, so it was good to come home. But in another instance, we are struggling to play 48 minutes, and we really need to get that down, because if we're going to win a playoff series when it comes around, we definitely need to be able to play 48 minutes. But you see here, Zion Williamson is keeping us in the game early on, but it was just we could not get anything going. Milwaukee were really blowing us out, as you guys are seeing here, 42-21 early in the second. Isaiah Thomas, nice little pass to Lopez. Lopez pulls up and hits that J. Kelly Oubre Jr. really needs to start getting going for us. We know he's coming back off an injury, and I felt like in this game he really did. He was defending Giannis Antetokounmpo for most of the game, so can't really fault his efforts. You see he pops out, hits a 3, and draws us much closer than we were when we were down by 21 just before. But like I said, we're just trying to hang around. Our second unit really is improving. There's good chemistry coming along. Isaiah Thomas leads that second unit. I do put Kelly Oubre Jr. with the second unit because he does add a little bit of scoring for us. But Isaiah Thomas was pretty big in this, just keeping us around the mark. Yes, we were down by 15 plus here and there, but Isaiah Thomas and the second unit, Josh Hart, was keeping us in it, keeping us alive, as you guys are seeing here. Zion Williamson, once the starters checked back in, it was time to really get going. Klay Thompson pulls up and hits a 3. Every single time we made a run, as you guys are going to see, they just come down and hit a shot. Like Giannis would come down and hit a shot. Brogdon would come down and hit a shot. You see here, pull up by LiAngelo. LiAngelo misses. Zion gets the rebound and puts it up. Every single time would make a run. They just claw their way back in. They'd find a way to score over us, and their lead was extending. But this game, we definitely weren't giving up. Klay Thompson pulls up from the logo, misses. Zion there once again, gets the layup. Zion was huge in this. Klay Thompson, massive in this as well. It just shows that bringing in a big free agent when you verse these big teams is really going to be good for games like these. When you've got good defenders, you can just go to Klay and work with him. Giannis Antetokounmpo again, scoring over Thon Maker. Thon Maker has been really, really good for us. He was massive in this game for us as well, as you guys are going to see. Trier pulls up at the half, hits the shot, and he keeps us in striking distance, 58-72. Our defense really needs to pick up in the second half if we're any chance of winning this game. Giannis has 15, 5, and 5. Lonzo Ball, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. at the half. But they're shooting 63%. That is something we really need to get down. And if we are going to beat teams in the playoffs, we're gonna do some damage in the playoffs. We definitely need to fix our defense. I thought bringing in Thon Maker was going to help, and he has helped to an extent. Milwaukee Bucks are a high offensive scoring team, and I think having Thon out there is helping, but as time goes on, I'm sure we're going to get better. But like I said, every single time we made a run here, Milwaukee Bucks just come back and hit a big three. But we haven't stopped. We haven't stopped all year. We are fighting for our playoff lives, and when you're fighting for your playoff lives, you need to come up. You need to just keep pushing, and Klay Thompson really got us going here. You see, he's got takeover, so I was just launching every shot that I had. Got us back within 15. Drop it down to Lopez. Lopez goes to work. Big body. Lopez was our starting center, but now we got Thon Maker. He's on the bench. I like bringing him off the bench. Klay Thompson yet again going to the line, drawing the foul, and we are right back in this game. This was the one time I think that we pretty much got a run on, and LiAngelo Ball pulling up from way back from downtown hits that three. 16 points as we're heading in to the end of the quarter. Trier was massive in this game off the bench as well. He really starting to play well as he's moved back to his reserve position as he was starting when Kelly Oubre Jr. was out. Thon Maker, nice and one there. Like I said, Thon is starting to play really well. 8 minutes to go in this quarter, and Thon Maker with the and one possibility. He misses the and one, which was pretty disappointing. Giannis comes down, and when he gets going, there's just nothing you can do to stop him. And Milwaukee just stayed that little bit ahead, and it took a lot of effort for us to get back in this game. Isaiah Thomas was pretty big for us. I think Lonzo Ball was in foul trouble in this game. That's why we don't see a lot of Lonzo. But Alonzo Trier was huge in this. He really kept the scoring going for the second unit. Him and Isaiah Thomas really sparked it. Jeff Green also coming off the bench is helping. So, guys, I hope you're enjoying this series so far. The playoffs are heating up. We are getting closer and closer to having the opportunity to play in the playoffs if we can. It's going to be awesome to see if we actually can do it. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. What do you guys want to see as this series goes on? Let me know in the comment section below. I've got a few ideas what I'm going to do. I might do, if we do make the playoffs, I might do full game highlights where you'll be seeing everything from the start to the finish, even some live game commentary. I'd love to do that as well, because it is hard. It's probably easy to show you guys all these highlights. You see Zion Williamson drive in and draw the foul. We're down by 13, but I hope you're enjoying this series. For 2K20, do you want to see Vancouver return? Do you want us to see the same roster return? Because I can do that. Vancouver Force can return to the NBA 2K20. I think actually they will. I think they'll come back for Season 2 for another series for 2K20. So you see here, guys, we're down by 12. Eric Bledsoe and Giannis really leading this charge. You see just blow by Isaiah Thomas, and he ends up missing, but they get the rebound. A few offensive rebounds here for the Milwaukee Bucks, and they are a very long team because the rebounding, you have to be on the board. You have to have your longest players ready to go. Isaiah Thomas swings it over to Klay. Klay back to Isaiah. Like I said, Klay was massive in this game, really leading the charge for the scoring wise. I think he had over 30 in this game. We're back within 11. We're really starting to get going. Zion throws it down, and we are a massive chance here. He throws it on Giannis, if you don't mind. He goes up. Giannis tries to contest it, but Zion's just too good there. Klay Thompson again pulls up for 3, and we are in striking distance. We are in 6 points. We haven't been this close for a while, and the inbound comes down. Klay gets a steal, and it's back to 4 points. I think the closest we'd been was 8 points, and that was in the third quarter. But we bring in Lonzo Ball. We really started to get going in this last quarter, and I don't know if it was too little too late. As you see here, Kelly Oubre Jr. hits the 3. We're back within 5. I just kept going with the pick and roll because they kept just trapping Klay Thompson at the top, and Zion was open every single time. You see here, Mirotic misses the 3, and we go straight out to Zion. Zion was, of course, he was going to throw this down. He throws it right over Mirotic's head. This was a massive dunk. Having Lonzo Ball, having Hall of Fame Dimer, and then having takeover Zion, that is just a disaster waiting to happen. We're only down by 1 here. We have a chance to take the lead. I gave it over to Thon, to Klay. Klay right under the ring. He puts it in, and we take the lead. So all the way back down from 22 points. Vancouver Force, with the help of the fans, comes all the way back. We actually had the ball here, and Eric Bledsoe strips. And I do not know why Kelly Oubre Jr. gave the foul here, and it was a clear path foul. So they have the chance to hit these 2 and then have possession. We ended up fouling them. They actually missed the free throw. Thon Maker ties the game up 1-2-7 to 1-2-7. Giannis has a chance to win it. He turns the ball over and it goes to Calibre Jr. Jr. for the win, which I thought was a chance. It misses to the right. So after being 22 points down, we fought our way all the way back to have the lead. And then to tie the game up, you see here alley-oop in OT to Thonmaker. And we are a massive chance to steal this game. Down by 22 points. Thonmaker lays that up off the alley-oop. But yet again, Milwaukee just stopped every run we had. Every run we come up with, they were just a bit too classy, and I think that's what we really need to get if we're a chance. Giannis Antetokounmpo had a chance and he hits a three, massive three with 1 minute 37 to go. But having 3-point shooters like Klay Thompson on the roster, Calibre Jr., it really does stretch the floor. Zion sets the screen for Klay. Klay pops back for the three to tie the game, and he does. 47 seconds to go, game is tied. It's anyone's ball game, and it comes down to this. Giannis, I double team him because I thought, what, he's going to go up, and they kick it to Brogdon, and Brogdon hits the three, and that was pretty much the nail in the coffin. We just did not recover from this. We had a few offensive trips. Klay Thompson pulls up the three. He misses. Giannis gets the rebound. We end up fouling him. So the Milwaukee Bucks will run out to win this game. Klay Thompson was massive in this game. I think he had 35 in this game. We did fight back from 22 down, but we definitely need to improve if we are to get that playoff spot, that elusive last playoff spot. We definitely don't want to get the 8th seed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys in the next video as we wind down the Vancouver 4th season.